Right Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Section 59(1)(b) of the Public Finance Management Act, I beg to lay on the table the Petroleum Fund Semi-Annual Report for the period ended 31st December 2025. I beg to lay, Right Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. The report is referred to the Committee on Finance, Planning and Economic Development for processing and reporting back.
Item 3.2, request for parliamentary approval to waive off outstanding pay arrears for Akure Western University amounting to Uganda shillings 1,026,336,706.
Honourable Minister for Finance.
Mr. Speaker, sir, pursuant to Section 43(2) of the Tax Procedures Code Act, I beg to lay on the table the waiver of outstanding pay-as-you-earn arrears for Akure Western University amounting to Uganda shillings 1.026 billion. I beg to lay.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. The request is referred to the Committee on Finance, Planning and Economic Development for processing and reporting back.
Item 3.3, request for parliamentary approval to waive off outstanding tax arrears for Uganda Printing and Publishing Corporation amounting to Uganda shillings 13,954,269,455.
Honourable Minister for Finance.
Mr. Speaker and colleagues, pursuant to Section 43(2) of the Tax Procedures Code Act, Cap 343, I beg to lay on the table the waiver of outstanding tax arrears for Uganda Printing and Publishing Corporation amounting to Uganda shillings 13.954 billion. I beg to lay.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. The request is referred to the Committee on Finance, Planning and Economic Development for processing and reporting back.
Item 3.4.
Honourable colleague, clarification is for a member holding the floor. There is no one.
Right, Honourable.
Honourable colleague, those
I
are your rules.
requested when the member was still here.
Please, there is no one on the floor. And honourable colleagues, allow me to guide you. Point of information, point of clarification, they are granted by the member holding the floor. And that member can accept or reject. It's not mandatory. So if a member was on the floor and he declined, it's not my problem. Though we request them to always be generous. Honourable, okay? So continue. Honourable.
Item 3.4, request for parliamentary approval to waive off outstanding tax arrears for K-Roma amounting to Uganda shillings 1,864,329,231.
Honourable Minister.
Right Honourable Speaker, pursuant to Section 43(2) of the Tax Procedures Code Act, Cap 343, I beg to lay on table the waiver of outstanding tax arrears for K-Roma amounting to Uganda shillings 1.864 billion. I beg to lay.
Next, yes. Yes, after he has referred to.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. The request is referred to the Committee on Finance, Planning and Economic Development for processing. Procedure,
Item 3.
Procedure, Honourable Ssewungu.
Mr. Speaker, sir, thank you for granting me this chance. first a procedural matter. Yes, I thank the Minister for Finance bringing those 3 entities which need a tax waiver. But in the public, those who are seeking for tax waiver are so many. So like a procedure, I know what process does he use to determine those who qualify to come here?
But Honorable, when they bring the reports, what will you discuss? These are the issues you should be bringing to.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, senior, when you're laying papers, you don't raise procedures on laying of papers in such a matters. So let finance go to work. When they come here, you task them during the debate, okay? Where should people go if they want to be given tax waivers? No, we are laying papers. Colleagues, I found you here and I learned from you that on laying of papers, okay? On laying of papers, there is no interruption. It's just laying of papers. I learned this from the seniors in the house, including Ssewungu. Yeah, I can say I'm a good student. Yes.
Item 3.5, request for parliamentary approval to remit taxes.
Honourable Minister for Finance.
Mr. Speaker, sir, pursuant to Section 40 Cap 343, I beg to lay on table the request for parliamentary approval to remit taxes. I beg to lay.
Thank you. Refer to the Committee on Finance, Planning and Monitoring for processing and reporting back. But, Honourable Minister, I hope you take note of the general discomfort on the issue of tax exemption. Maybe I can say the Committee of Finance, once it's handling, let them look at it and report and guide the nation on where. Maybe if you want to say something about that. Honourable Nsamba, was it related to the same? Let me first allow Honourable Nsamba, and then you can answer at once.
Thank you very much for having insisted when you are declined on what the minister presents to us here. The Auditor General approved tax waivers of 8.5. The minister has come to us here with 13.9. At this level, right Honourable, I think it is quite important we have a discussion on matters of tax waiver so that the entire public may know who qualifies and which procedures, right Honourable, so that it is not by a few. And right Honourable, it is quite also important that those private companies that get our tax waivers, right Honourable, we need also to bring them on board for audit purposes by government, so that people may know that it is not just about benefiting from government, but government must audit you, and we are able to know. But I really needed to know why Honourable Musasizi can bring here a tax waiver of 13.9 billion when the Auditor General audited 8.5 billion.
Thank you, Honourable Musasizi, Minister for Finance.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, I take note of the concerns of my colleagues, Honourable Gonzaga Ssewungu and Honourable Patrick Osave Nsamba, Oshave. Mr. Speaker, I have just laid the papers here, and you have referred them to the responsible committee. Mr. Speaker, procedurally, I expect now to be invited to the committee to present details of the justification, the numbers, and all the concerns the members have, together with other concerns which will arise from our engagements with the committee. Mr. Speaker, I undertake that